Big up all those in YouTube land. I'm with DJ Crane with the transfer whispers and noises that you'll all hear around the world of football. Wolf Whispers, let's go. Big up to everybody in YouTube land. Feels like a minute since I've done a stream, actually. Big up to all those and hope everybody is well. My guest today on Wolf Whispers, DJ Crane in the building. Ow! How are you, sir?
Big up, bro. Thanks for having me on, Wolfie. Big up everybody in the chat. Everything is good. Just trying to recover from these last 2 days of bashing with the 4th of July. Lee Gunner hit. Big up to Lee. 100K last night. So
I went in and said my congratulations to him personally, but I think by the time I spoke to him, he was mostly out of it, to be honest.
Got a little.
But congratulations, Mr. Lee Gunner, though. Well done for hitting your 100K. Big up the missus in the building. How you doing? You're our only viewer at the minute, baby girl. Great to see you both again. Big up, baby girl. Hope you are well.
Big up, Miss Wolfie.
Oh, Daily Donna Diary. Wagwan, Mr. Simon. Okay. Mr. Simon, where are you busy? My eyes search for you everywhere I go. Okay, fair enough. Thank you for that, Donna. Yeah, it's been a very, very, very busy transfer week, but people, right? Believe it or not, for Arsenal and for Chelsea. And it's good to see DJ Crane again. Like, brother, are you liking the business that your club's doing at the minute?
What business, bro? It's been crickets.
Crickets?
It's been crickets. All they did was this week sign David Raya permanently.
Yep.
You know, for me, this transfer window feels like it's exactly like 2015.
In what respect?
And the only signing is going to be a goalkeeper.
Well, technically speaking, that's not true because you guys have been linked with Calafluri, the Italian defender. Where you've been watching the Euros, you're aware of who he is, correct?
No, I haven't even seen a 30-second highlight reel of him. All I know is that he plays from Bologna.
Yes, that's true. Well, do you think, because I think he's one of those versatile, like you mentioned, Lee, the hipster's choice sort of players.
Yeah, but how much versatility do we need? And has this versatility helped Arsenal? It has not.
Well, yeah. Oh, there you go. Big up Jaminho and Arsenal fan. Big up, brother.
Big up Jaminho.
Hey, what do you think about this Calafluri deal, Jaminho? On that, because you know your stuff. You know what I mean? Like, but like the Bologna defender. You know what I mean? Bologna defender. Excuse me. And like, obviously, he's priced at around, I heard, from between 30 and 40 million euros, and it's just like, is this guy another hipster's choice, the latest and greatest 23-year-old to be hyped, or is there actually?
How old is he?
He's 23, as far as I know.
Okay.
But apparently, you guys are like determined to get him, and it's like inches away from being done, apparently. And and the thing is, with Timber, Ben White, Tomiyasu, who else would you describe as versatile in your back four? I suppose you could say Saliba as well. He's a bit versatile because I think he can play at right back, can't he?
Saliba, yeah, he plays right back. Gabriel, he could play left back also.
So, do you guys need this guy, or is this one of those? It's just as to quote Lee Gunner, a hipster signing. Big up, Drew. How you doing, brother? Oh yeah, Kivior. Yeah, that's true. That's another guy that can play centre back, stroke left back.
Oh yeah, Kiwior. We forgot about him. So whether he was leaving, that he was on the 9-man chopping block for Arsenal this transfer window.
And and Drew and Jaminho. Let me ask you this, right? Like in terms of, and I asked Tony the same question. You guys have made a signing this week in David Raya on a permanent, which I think it was 28 million euros or 28 million pounds. Sorry, excuse me. And is this something you guys are happy about? Do you guys think Raya's not really that great? Oh, there you go. Does that mean we could get rid of Tierney? But is there still not an overload in terms of the players you have? In terms of you're kind of getting like us in the sense of you've got bloated areas on the pitch. Don't you need to sell before you can buy?
Well, that's a given that Tierney was leaving regardless of the
that's
being
true.
linked with Calaflori, whatever his name is.
Califlori.
Calaflori, yeah.
Califlori, not Califlori.
I'm thinking about California because that's the
one. I know. Knows how to part. Califlori knows how to party.
No. Maddie made a good point last night on the Lee Gunner stream. Yeah, he said if Califlori is incoming, then that means next season Saliba will be looking to leave. Because look at the way he's playing now. And if it's another season of failure, do you think he's going to want to stay at Arsenal?
Well, that applies to any team that fails and hypes up and doesn't really achieve, isn't it? You always run the risk the Sakas of your stars leaving. But you're right, I hear you. But you never know. You still got Champions League football. I'm not being funny. I hate to say this, but Man City can't win it again. They can't. Like, come on, like. Yeah, but that would just show how no matter how all the teams in the Premier League have invested, this is still stupidly crap. Yep. That would just be, because I'm not being funny. Let's be honest, right? Even by City standards, they scraped it by the back end of last season. They scraped it because, like, realistically, Arsenal shot themselves in the foot. You should have just focused on the league. Like, yeah, but that's enough to stay on for another time.
Lotto jobs, man. It's in our history. It's in the DNA.
So hang on. So you got all the, like, what's going on, right? Because obviously you're a bit. What's you guys solving this striker situation problem that you guys have got? What's going on with this? And I'll get onto some of the Chelsea news in a second. But I wouldn't.
Nothing, bro. All the talks that I hear is that Arsenal does not need a striker. Arsenal needs another defender. Arsenal is in pole position that Kai Havertz, he did so good last year. I mean, I don't know how good he did. Look at the Euros. All he did was help Germany out. And he's supposed to be the catalyst to lead the line next year for Arsenal.
Well, if he is, he's one of those guys. He'll chip in. He'll be like when City won the league without, I reckon, he'll get 10 or so goals to contribute to whatever.
No. He is going to be the main man next year.
You can't trust me. After watching him, you cannot rely on that guy as your main man. Believe me.
Tell that to Edu. Tell that to Arteta. Tell that to the Arsenal board because they believe that next year is going to be his year.
Right. Well.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's going to dethrone Erling Haaland from the Golden Boot.
Well, I'll tell you what. If he doesn't win anything next season, then. Because I'm not being funny, going on by football history, even Ferguson took 5 years to start winning at Man United. So if he exceeds 5 years and he's still not won anything, then
but saying that you can't, it's like you can't say that. Yeah, it took Ferguson 5 years, but what did Ferguson achieve after that?
Well, what did he achieve before that was my main point. Because he still won a European Cup with Aberdeen before he did that. So.
He still did good in Scotland, yeah. He was still winning.
Yeah, beat Real Madrid. As Lee said it the other day, beat Hala Madrid in the cup final. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Fergie weren't no joke. You know what I mean? He was like the Mourinho of his day. You know what I mean? He was this young up-and-coming manager out of Scotland. And he did his bit. But Jaminho says, I don't rate Raya. I used to despise him, but he's got better as time at Arsenal's gone on. Not good enough, but neither is Ramsdale. I think it's pronounced Califlori. But I could be wrong. Well, the way you... That looks like an American phone number.
Califlori.
Yeah, it looks like one of those American phone numbers. 1-800 help me. City winning the league again will just turn the Premier League into another Bundesliga League One. I'm not being funny, bro. I think it's already like that. To be honest, it's been like that for a minute. To be honest, people are only just because that's the thing about everyone says everything. Oh, everywhere else is a Farmers League, bro. City have just done a 4P. That's as farmer as you can get. To be honest, Wagwan, Mr. Simon. Don't know why you just say hello to me, Wagwan. Yeah, big up, Donna. Well, we don't need a striker, if I'm honest. Well, I would agree, possibly on that Firmino, if you had a guy who was tactically adept, I should say. But can you see me here? No, we can't see you at all. Yes, Daily Donna, we can see you. Yes, Wagwan, Mr. Firmino. We'll bring in another striker. Everyone else will be terrible, and you'll be crying for Havertz to go up front again. Well, considering you guys have already been looking at a striker, and this is the one thing I want to ask you guys about as well, the Cisco snob, is that something you guys all look back on like, hang on a minute, have we dodged a bullet by how badly this guy's done at the Euros? Or is it one of those ones where another body would have helped because it would just replace Eddie Nketiah?
Well, Eddie needs to leave first.
Yeah,
before he can be replaced.
True.
So, but I mean, yeah, it's kind of
You guys need to take a page out of Chelsea's book, bro. We sell. It's like that classic. What's that place they get? Well, what's that thing in?
Have you seen who's in charge of Arsenal sales?
An American.
Edu.
Yeah, South American. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but the thing is,
from what I hear, he's looking at to bring in Rafinha.
Oh,
Eddie Nketiah plus cash deal to Barcelona. Like, where do these journals come up with this stuff, man?
Wait. Eddie Nketiah plus cash for Rafinha to... What makes you think Barcelona will disgrace themselves by offering him a contract? Okay, yeah, I agree with Cisco is dreadful, but he's better than Eddie Nketiah.
That he is.
So yeah. We are planning... Oh, no, I read that, sorry. Mr. Simon, my eyes were searching for your eye everywhere so many days. Hit the notification button, dearest. Then you won't have to look so hard, because when I appear, it will tell you. Notification button, Donna. You'll never miss me, trust me. Give Havertz a full season up front and he'll get 20-odd goals. Maybe, but does he have the instincts in him? You really expect this guy to find the net 20 times?
Yeah, you really think so, Firmino? I mean, look at that open header that he had yesterday versus Spain and he missed.
Yeah, I'm not being funny. Yeah, that's the one thing I will say. Like, this guy, kind of like how Ronaldo has been recently. You can give him chances, but it's not always been how he'll be. Maybe the Euros is deceptive to please, but yeah. But I do think Arsenal need to start taking pages out of Chelsea books and start selling off players, because a lot of people have been like to me, Simon, how's your team still spending like 70-odd million? That's because we made 90-odd million.
But yeah, that's the thing. You made that 90 million on signing, on selling pretty much unknown names.
Yeah, Amari Hutchinson.
Who is Arsenal going to sell?
Ian Maddison's not an unknown name, bro. He's just been in the Champions League final. We only got 35 for him, but hey, I'll take it. And Lewis Hall as well, of course, went to Newcastle for 35 as well. So the 2 35s, plus I think the 20 mil we got for Amari Hutchinson. Yeah, a guy we got for you guys, by the way, and made profit on. It's one of those guys. Yeah, cool, mate. We'll take the 90 million. No worries. Because I'm not being funny. I'm not exactly blown away by the business Chelsea have done, but I'm not being funny. He's a damn sight better than most, because as much as I don't overly rate Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, we completed his signing at the beginning of the week on Monday, I believe, when we completed the second part of his medical. I don't really rate the kid, but I suppose having an unfit Chuameka, an unfit and never playing Lavia, and an unfit and hardly ever playing Casady is really, like, at least it gives us more bodies, because our midfield, beyond the three that we always mentioned in Connor, Caicedo and Enzo, absolutely stank because it had no depth whatsoever. So we're good to try to address that issue. Havertz plays his best up front, but more importantly, players around him play better when he's up front too. Yeah, that's because they got someone to link off. But like Ida Johnson for us back in the day that used to do the same sort of job, link mans don't typically get 20 goals a season. 10, 15 is their range normally. 100% Raya is a Spanish Rems, though. He won't win the Golden Gloves next season. Well, on that, Arsenal fans, tell me what you think about the idea that, because I know I've heard links as well to Arsenal as well. Not many people have reported it, but what about Diogo Costa, the Portugal Portuguese goalkeeper. He's available for around 60 million euros. Do you reckon Chelsea and do you reckon that would be a better deal than what Cisco would have been, for example? Do you reckon that would have been like 60 mil well spent? What do you think?
Hold on, I was distracted by Jaminho's
what
he put in the chat the prediction for our sales and the fees. Rams.
Oh, hang on, I'll get to that. Yeah, I'll get to that. Yeah, go on. What do you reckon about having a goalkeeper like Costa behind Saliba and Gabriel? Tell me what you guys think. Drew Gunner, any goalkeeper would have won the Golden Gloves of the back four we have. Well, that's just saying, obviously, that everyone else is saying Raya's not good enough. Yeah. Which is lots of some free agent signings. I wouldn't mind Depay. You know what? If Memphis Depay's available, did Barcelona finally release him? Okay.
I think he's a free signing. Yeah, he's an agent.
You know what? That's actually true, Jimmy. I didn't really know that, you know. If he's that guy's up, why the hell are we looking at people like Cisco? If that guy's available, grab him. 100%. Now, I don't know about Rabiot, but I'm not really impressed by what he's. Yeah, true, Drew. Big up, Drew, by the way. No. Like and subscribe to Drew if you haven't. AFC, always big up, brother. I hope you're doing well. Raya kept 20 clean sheets for me, but it was the part of our defense, not just Raya. Well, yeah, it was just the defense in front of him. All I'm saying is I think Nketiah would have scored that one-on-one that Cisco bottled. Maybe so, but considering he's had one-on-ones that he's bottled himself and this... Who is it? What was the goalkeeper he tried to kill last season at the Emirates? Was it when you guys were playing Liverpool or City or someone like that? Literally, he tried to kill their goalkeeper. It was just like, wow. Mr. Simon, I've hit the notifications, but I'm now trying to hit on you. Well, if my missus sees that, she'll probably kill me and you. So good luck with that. There you go. I've just scrolled down and seen the chat. So there you go. Well, we can't sell for good money. This is Edu at the wheel. Well, I'm not being funny. I appreciate you. You guys don't even sell badly. You just don't sell. You just terminate contracts, which is nuts. My predictions for our sales and their fees: Ramsdale 10 million, Tierney 5, Nketiah 2, Lukunga 3, Nelson 5, Tavares 5. Hang on a minute, you've missed out Smith Rowe. Because what's going to happen with him?
I can see Smith Rowe going to Villa.
Well, I'm not being funny. He's never going to get played at Arsenal under Arteta. So why waste time and waste the guy's career? Like, get rid of him. Just sell him. Yeah. There you go. I wouldn't mind signing Costa. What I've seen, he's good, but we don't need 3 keepers that are first choice quality. Well, I'm not being funny. By everyone's accounts from the Arsenal fans, Raya and Ramsdale aren't first choice quality. And I'm not being funny. I tell you what, did anyone see his 3 penalty saves in a row? He looked cold as ice when he done that, man. He really did. He was just like, he had that serious face on. Miss Wolfie, he's all yours. I'm just passing my moments with him. Basically, she's just saying she's time wasting. I think Costa is better than both Raya and Ramsdale, but we have bigger issues than goalkeepers. Well, are we talking about the strikers? What are we talking about here? Because the one thing I will say about my team's business is we're filling up the positions that need to be filled, like centre backs. And I'm not being funny. We were linked to Costa as well. And I'm not being funny. Is Costa an upgrade on Petrovic? Yes, he is. Is Costa an upgrade on Sanchez? Good God, yes. Because I still can't believe, and I hoped Mr. B would be on here, but I still can't believe that we paid Brentford money for him. Was it Brentford we got him from as well? Because Sanchez was crap. Yeah, I just don't know why we spent that money on him. Depay went to Atletico. Now he's available for free. Yeah, I know, but obviously he's left. All right, so it was Atletico that released him. All right, that's mad. Rabiot would be good depth on a player on a free. You can't go wrong. Yep, Vicario. Yep, he's a good player. I went sliding straight into Vicario and almost gave him a fatal injury. Yeah, fair enough. But he's a good goalkeeper though. Smith Rowe will either sell for 20 million or rot on the bench again. You're probably going to find he's going to rot, Jaminho.
You really think Arsenal's going to get 20 million for a subpar player that's overweight and really hasn't played?
What, you talking about Smith Rowe?
Yeah.
Well, hey, wait, stop. We offered you 40 million at the beginning of last season for him. You turned us down and we got... Oh, there we go. Here he is. finally.
Big up,
Mr. B. Big up, Mr. B. Bit late, but there you go.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that. I was eating, bro. So
it's all right. No, it's all right, bro. I appreciate everyone scoffing. I do realise it was a bit impromptu because obviously everyone's eating before the England game, so we're not going to go too long. But Mr. B,
man,
now that you're
I'm
here,
on your channel at last, mate. I'm on your stream at last, Wolfie.
Haven't you been on mine before?
No, man. No, it's first time, mate. First time.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, man.
My apologies. In this case,
don't worry.
Welcome to the channel, brother. You good?
Yeah, cool, man. Cool.
The bees on the back of the wolf. How about that? What's up, Mr. B? You good?
Seeing the Chelsea ass, mate. Seeing the Chelsea ass.
How you doing, brother? You right, yeah?
Yeah, man. Cool. Yeah. What about last season? We beat you 2-0, and then we drew you, didn't we? 2-all.
What? We mean with us? Yeah, because you played at the beginning of last season. We were absolutely stank, though, to be honest. But you won. I'm not even being funny, bro. We were awful last season. So I will concede you were better than us. But the only thing
we weren't much better, mate. We were in the relegation, wasn't it? Near there. So it weren't that great, was it?
Well, I'm not being funny. Any season where now we finish below 5th is kind of the ones I just look off and be like, I've just wiped my feet with it and it's fuck it. So it's just, it is what it is. But Mr. B, right, you guys have sold Raya. How much was it for?
27 mil.
It was 27. All right, it was 27 mil. Do you think you've pulled one over their eyes on that one or what?
Possibly. I mean, he was only on loan there to start with, wasn't he? So they kind of paid us a loan deal. I think it's about 3 million or something. Originally on loan, 3 or 5 million, something like that. And then of course, now they've actually paid up. They've actually coughed up at last bloody tight gets. Anyway, they've actually paid up.
Oh no, the idea was because it was going to be a permanent anyway, and I believe the rule is they have to have the money there ready to buy them, otherwise the loan can't. Something weird anyway. But yeah, give me your thoughts on what's going on with Ivan Toney, bro. Because like, is he staying? Is he going? Is anyone like? What's your asking price now?
Well, apparently he's going, man. Apparently he's going to Spuds. Apparently, but when it'll be, I don't know. It's going to be around sort of 60 mil. As far as I know. So, not cheaper than he would have been. It's going to be 100 mil one stage, man. 100 mil for Toney.
That was when he wasn't playing, and unfortunately, the joke for you guys is when he started playing again, and the price just.
And then he stunk us out, mate. When he started playing again, didn't he? Yeah,
he did. Was it 4 goals in the whole of back end last season, right? Because he was back since Christmas.
About 5, I think.
Right, that's mad. Eddie Nketiah and Ivan Toney scored the same amount of goals last season. Just deep that for a second. No, I'm being serious. Just deep. No, it's true. I'm not taking the piss, Tony. And I can hear him laughing. I'm not taking the piss. Eddie Nketiah and Ivan Toney scored the same amount of goals, didn't they? It was like 5 or 6.
Yeah, it was
about that. I still think Tony's probably better than Nketiah, but
oh no, I wouldn't disagree with that.
I know, is it?
Wait. Is Toney better than Eddie Nketiah? I'll bet on it.
Tony would. He would.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. My bad. Pause.
No, I don't mind, man. I hate the guy, to be honest. I can't stand him, Tony. You know.
All right.
What all the stuff that he said about us, man. All the shit, you know. He said it. You know.
He did do what all big players think they do when they're big. As soon as they get a big club flirting with them, it's all like, I love Brentford, but you know.
I'm getting money from him. That's about it. That's all he can do, isn't it? He just wants to go. I hope he does go. Like, I can't stand him.
Yeah. He needs to go now. It's one of those, you flirted with everybody else too much. Like, bye. When he was doing it, though, man, when he was getting goals, we didn't mind that. He was backing him and everything, but, then talking shit about us and then, the gambling, and then, took its toll, really. Well, this is the funny thing is because I remember when like it's just like what happened with Rio back in the day. But remember when Rio got that 8-month ban and it was just like
Yeah, man. Yeah,
the club that
yeah.
stick by you, you're supposed to show loyalty towards them, and it was just, and then you just started flirting with everybody else. It was embarrassing. But let me ask you this, Mr. B: would you take Emil Smith Rowe for 2025 at Brentford?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'll rate him. You know, I rate him. He has a day lately, but you know, then he hasn't been given a chance. He's had injuries as well. So
yes, he has.
Yeah, I think he's got a lot of ability, man, and we'll take him. Yeah, definitely at the Bees. We are sort of after Morgan Whittaker at the moment, apparently. So 15 mil on Plymouth.
Mr. B, Donna says, Mr. B, are you single? You have a sultry voice. Piss off, he's mine.
Oh, right. Well, that's nice.
Didn't you hear what he said? Now that he's come on my first channel, the first time on my channel, now that I've wooed at him, I've wooed him. He's mine.
Who's this person then? Is this Daily Donna Diary, is it?
Well, yeah, Daily Donna Diary. After reading her name, you know as much as I do.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, right.
Big up Early Doors Football TV.
Yeah,
big up
Tony.
Big up Tony. Hope you're doing well, brother. Oh, and the sisters are about as well. Big up to Rosie.
Oh, Rosie, yeah. I know mine, mate. She comes in mine as well.
Yeah, good girl, Rosie. Wagwan, Mr. Early Doors Football TV for Rosie. England going to get pumped more than ruin your brothel. Jesus Christ. Rosie, like, what the hell? Big up. Right, Early Doors TV. I was just saying, when are you and Fuzzy streaming again? Yeah, don't forget Hot Fuzz OG. Sub to him as well. Totally nice chap. But yeah, have you got any good transfer news or gossip to come out of Brentford right now, Mr. B?
What about the
yes, mate. I've got obviously Morgan Whittaker. That's the real one at the moment. Of course, we fucked up with the. Sorry, you don't want me swearing, I hope, on it, but
I just smelled it, right?
Yeah, fucked up with that Archie Gray one. We were trying to get Archie Gray for 40. It would have been our record transfer.
Yeah, from Leeds.
40 mil. Yeah. And he goes to Spuds. Yeah, one goes to Spuds.
Yeah, but can I ask you a question? I'm not being funny, right? And when did it get that we're paying 30, 40 mil from guys from the fucking Championship? Seriously, right? Archie, he's just coming up through the Championship because Leeds have just got promoted, right? No disrespect, just in case you see this.
He's got ability, though. He's got ability, the man.
You're not proven at the highest or even in the top league yet. So I do think 30, 40 mil is a bit strong. We did the thing. We paid whatchamacallit? What's it called again? Wow, who's that? Yeah, Kieran Dewsbury Hall. We've just paid what 30 on.
Oh yeah, you got him, didn't you? Yeah, we was after him and all. So we wanted him.
It's just like, why have we got this guy? And why have we paid 30 mil to Leicester for a 24, 25-year-old?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And what's this?
he's quality and all that. But,
like, when the phones are calling, Wolfie's always smooching. Oh, shut up. So, everyone's
good
well
stuff.
Rosie says, Mr. B, your mic is garbled a bit.
Huh?
You see, I think you got a little bit of feedback coming through in your mic.
Oh yeah, right, mate. Yeah, well, I'm on my phone actually, so
that's why, Rosie. Yeah, you're probably hearing a bit of echo, Rose. That's what you're hearing then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Rosie, it's cool. You know, my voice is still great as usual. Yeah.
All right, we'll put it this way. Yeah, okay. Rosie's got a channel. Don't slack and subscribe. I think Donna's saying I host a daily Donna Diary. All right, so I think Rosie.
Oh, right.
As well. Rosie and Donna. Sorry. So okay, if I'm not sure, Donna, if you can, like, have you got a channel? Like, I don't know. What's Tottenham doing, by the way, in the transfer market? Hang on, she just said, department. Head of PR department. Yeah. I also sold my Archie Gray from you. Okay. You mean bought, by the way. I also bought Mr. Archie Gray from you, not sold. Because you bought him from Leeds. You didn't sell him there. But anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's smacks of Brennan Johnson. Bellinger. We could have had him, yeah, as well. Never mind. He wanted to go somewhere to win trophies. Good luck with that one, Spuds.
You're starting
Right.
this channel on this very channel. What on earth are you talking about? I'm a little bit confused. I'm doing poetry on my channel. Okay, you're doing poetry. Okay. Roses are red, violets are blue. Ken can bear with Mr. B in Tony. I ruined it right then. I will talk about transfers. All right. There you go. I ruined it. So anyway, I'm back to it.
Simon, mate. What's up with you, man?
Well, I was gonna say roses are red, violets are blue. Couldn't compare with the bullshit of you, but I had to try and like alter it near the end. Like, so, like,
howdy mad, my brother. You're howdy mad, my brother. I tell you, howdy mad.
I'm totally a nice guy. I do not have any slander said about me whatsoever. I know I'm teasing Donna, but relax. I'm joking. I am very joking. But yeah, so have you got any purchases coming for you guys soon?
Oh,
do you have where would you guys say you guys needed to strengthen?
Oh well, we got time for that. There's plenty of places, mate. Well, defence, I think still. I'll get somebody else in because I mean, what's it? Hickey's injury problems. Rico Henry injury problems. You know, me's not getting any younger. Neither is Pinnock. We need strength in depth there in defence. I wouldn't keep playing Flecken in goal either. We wanted Ball to get in the first place. I was going to say something stronger, but I thought better not. But you know, and you know, he's a poor keeper, man, and he's a Dutch international for fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, but you were supposed to be loaded with goalkeepers. You were supposed to have this like endless flow of them. So
yeah,
what happened?
We lost a great one in Raya, didn't we? Unfortunately, then we replaced him with that shit, you know, stinking the place out, mate, and then we got this other Icelandic guy. You know the one played against England? He was in goal for Iceland against England. We got him. I think it was Inge Marston, his name. We brought him. Do you remember him playing against England?
Yeah, I remembered.
Yeah, he kept a clean sheet, mate. Kept a clean sheet against England. Well, that's not hard either, is it? But,
wow.
You know.
I wasn't going to get too deep into that, but you said it already. So yeah, England attack like slowly going off milk. It'll just get there in the end.
Yeah, man. We bought that striker as well, though. We got Thiago. We bought him in the end. But of course, he's injured. He's already fucking injured, isn't he? As well. So that's not great.
Don't do what we do.
We kept Bomo for the time being, which is great. We want to keep him and Visser, of course. So got them both still, which is great. We need them. And Beatrix Potter, as I called him on the right, on the left, sorry, Lewis Potter. And we got him there. We got who else did we get? Oh yeah, of course we still got like Jensen and all that. Norgard, all still there. So yeah, it ain't too bad at the moment. If we start losing a few more, that's when it get really a bit of shit, you know. We need to sort of buy a few more in, but for the time being, it's okay. I think we will get Whittaker. He's only 15 mil. We should be able to get him. So we're only battling with Wolves apparently. Wolves.
Oh, that's my missus. Wait, don't take the piss. My missus is a Wolves fan. She can hear you.
Oh, is she?
She always is.
But, yeah. Well, just tell her you're not getting him. Tell her that, yeah. We're getting Whittaker.
Hang on, baby girl. Did you hear what Mr. B just said? Look for the response in the chat, by the way. If she's got something to say, she'll say it.
Oh, she give it to me, yeah. Both barrels, yeah. Right.
Yeah. Well, if I hear about this later, you'll hear about it from me later on. So I mean, like, what the hell, man? What have you? Oh, there you go. Look, yes, I did.
She did, yeah. Oh well. Yeah, well, it's true. You know, I think we will get him. I think. Why would he want to go to Wolves for? You know,
no,
nothing. You know.
No, but Well, I'm not being funny. Realistically, I'll imagine when it comes to Brentford, you guys spending will eventually come when Tony goes, right? Because
Yeah.
you guys are looking to get rid of him because you might as well cash in on him now. Because I'm not being funny. If his stock plummets anymore, then you won't be able to sell him. To be fair.
Yeah, well, we don't want him going on free, do we? Because that's no
When's
good,
his contract up?
man.
When's his contract up?
Well, I think he's in his final year. I think it's his final year now. So I think he's got this season, and then he'll go for free after this season.
Yeah, you guys want to get rid of him ASAP then, because I'm not being funny. Like I know, mid-season last season, you guys were kind of dangling him a little bit, but literally, like just like with us, with Conor Gallagher, by the way, because he's on his last year contract. Even the way we've treated him is disgraceful. So, like,
Yeah.
I think we
do
should
you rate Gallagher though? Do you rate him?
I do rate him because one thing about it is, okay, he's built up enough, and I don't know about anybody else, right? But regardless of how much quality you think he is, it's one of those ones where he runs his backside off for the shirt, and it's one of those ones where you love a guy that fights for the shirt, bro. And he does, and he's got energy, and he commits, and he tackles, and there's a player there. I don't think he's world class, and I don't think he's the greatest, but he has his uses. I think in a team of maybe 5 or 6 really solid midfielders, he'd be a good solid one to have. Because we got Lavia, we got Conor Gallagher, we got Enzo, we got a few others. Oh, Mr. B's phone's connection's cut. You know what I mean? I think we can still make use of Conor. But on to Arsenal, back to Arsenal for a second. Do you believe that Ivan Toney is worth still going for, DJ Crane? What's your thoughts on your Ivan Toney striker situation?
Not. Definitely not.
Why not?
His performances he was on the back end. His performances right now for England. As soon as they put that 100 mil on him, bro, his attitude just changed. He wasn't the Ivan Toney from last year or before the.
Well, they're not going to get that now. Would you take him for a 55, 50, maybe?
No, I just don't see it working out with him on Arteta. To be honest with you, it won't. Tony's he's too outspoken. He's too much of a character for Arteta to handle.
Yeah, true. And is it possible that you guys are not going for him because like they're very PR based, and it's just he doesn't suit the whole Arteta good boy, yes man sort of thing?
Yeah, he's not a church boy. He's not a choir. He's not a he's a main character, Ivan Toney. And we've seen already that Arteta cannot handle characters. Ozil, Aubameyang, and a few others. Because
it's interesting because I do think the goalkeeper situation and strikers, because even though we were slightly different situations, Chelsea and Arsenal kind of mimic each other in terms of we've got goalkeeping issues, potentially striker issues. The rest of the pitch can be classed as all right because you've got we got a lot of people in a lot of places, to be honest. But it's just the level of quality and the age. Like obviously with you guys, it's the quality issue. With us, it's the age issue. Because I'm not being funny. Half the midfielders we got are 20 below. So it's like, is that really what you need when you're trying to compete for a Premier League title? But I want to ask you this quickly, right? On more transfers, because this thing's coming into fruition, right? Did you hear about the rule next season? I think they're trying to say about you can own. Was it? I don't know if Tony's heard about this as well. Well, Tony E, but that you're only allowed to spend, what was it? 3 times the amount of the lowest club in the Premier League. Is that right?
No, I haven't heard that.
Well, apparently this is what they're going to do for FFP, right? So let me enlighten you, DJ Crane. Apparently the plan is, right, that when next season, when it comes down to the transfer windows and whatever, I think from Christmas onwards, it's going to be capped because they're bringing all the caps in, aren't they, next season for wages, finances, transfers, all that kind of thing. And it's going to be like it can't be more than 3 times that of the spending of the lowest team in the Premier League, isn't that right? I need to check up on the rule. Hang on, give me a second when I quickly check up because I know they're bringing in some mad rule.
Yeah, but why they keep changing the rules? It's been changed 3 times already since the start of last year. It makes no sense. How is a club supposed to progress if you keep?
Oh, here you go. Here you go. It roughly works out as 70%, so it aligns with the other European clubs, Wolfie. Oh, there you go then. So it roughly works out as 70%. So we're not going to be able to spend all the money because I'm not being funny. If this is true and they follow through with this, all the superstar signings that we always want to do, the 90 mils, and it's not going to be able to happen anymore, bro. Because you'll spend 90 mil and that'll be all your transfer budget gone. Makes it for an even playing field. It caps the spending. That's what they've been trying to do for ages, and that's what it does.
That's true, but is there any player out there worth 90 mil right now?
Well, I would have said there hasn't been any player out there worth 90 mil for a long time. Not even for me, Mbappe's. Look at Mbappe. He's supposed to be one of the stars of football, and he hasn't scored a fucking goal at the Euros either.
Oh, he's been horrendous, bro.
He's been trash. If you want to get my personal opinion, what I think of the level of footballers nowadays compared to the football I've seen, it's chalk and cheese, literally. It's not even worth comparing them, bro, because I'm not being funny. I've watched guys like Ronaldo, Brazilian, Ronaldinho, Del Piero, David Trezeguet, Diego Tristan, Volaron, Zidane, Kaká, Seedorf, and then you get to names like
Quaresma, Seedorf,
Aymar,
these guys,
Batistuta. I mentioned Cannavaro. All these players I met, and then I talk about people like, James Maddison. It's just like, nah.
It doesn't compare, bro. It doesn't compare, and it sucks because with the way football has gone, is taking the social media route with UEFA and FIFA trying to control what clubs can do, what clubs can't do. The players are a bunch of prima donnas. Right?
Yeah,
I'm just falling out of love with football.
Well, I actually think it's the players in football that have ruined football. And you know why? Because back in the day, when you played football because you loved the sport. Because since football began up until the 80s, maybe late 90s, you never played football unless you really enjoyed it. Because some of these guys were doctors, plumbers, mechanics, all that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Even one of so they had to be working men as well as footballers. Now, I think part of the reason why football has gone down the toilet is because the players' egos have gone up, where the abilities have gone down. But like you said, because of marketing, they get away with it. Because if you get a guy like Messi, for example, regardless of how shit Messi plays, if he comes over to your club, it doesn't matter because you instantly get 5 million more subscribers because you've got Messi or whatever else. It just works out that way, and it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible because now these players have ego when they've got A-list ego but C-rate ability.
More like D-rate ability, bro.
Well,
you guys can't even pass 1 yard away.
Dude, bro, even at the Euros, do you know the amount of times I've watched some of these idiots play and they've blatantly missed people that are open in space on their right or left? It's not just the
Euros. Have you watched any of the Copa America games?
Some of them.
Bro, Canada last night had 4 clear opportunities.
Yeah, I know.
Pass the ball inside the net, and they can't even do that, bro. They would have won at least 4-5-1 yesterday.
Well, the thing is, we saw Germany, Spain, we saw France and Portugal. And can I ask you a question? Talk about the attacking play from all 4 teams. It weren't there. It weren't there. There was no attacking structure to them whatsoever. None. And this is the problem with footballer nowadays. I know you can say it's about systems and all that kind of thing, but you still have to influence the system by the players you've got. And I'm not being funny. Damn, these guys are crap.
Man, I remember growing up and watching Germany, and they had that telepathic connection, right, with all the players. I didn't have to look or see where I was or where they were going to put the ball. They just put the ball there. Why? Because they knew somebody was going to be there. over here now, like yesterday's games, these guys are passing to the man. They see the man. They know he's there. But it's either 5 yards wide to the right, to the left, or it goes out of bounds.
Bro, we had like, look at how it was Turkey when they played the other day. They had a defender pass back to the goalkeeper, and he didn't even look to see where the goalkeeper was.
Dude, that was an amazing own goal, though.
Bruv, that was that was the whole Ronaldinho 9 yards no look pass, and it went into the back of the net. It was hilarious because I'm not being funny. Even from defenders, but I'm a defender by trade myself, right? I play as a defender. Like, there is no centre back on this planet right now that I can look at and say, you know what, that's a guy I want to play like. The only one that I would say was maybe Thiago Silva, and I've watched that guy since 2008-9. So we all know, anyone who knows football knows Thiago Silva is a great defender.
Oh yeah.
So you know what I mean.
When I used to play, I was a winger, and looking at the wingers now, I used to play either flank, left or right.
Well,
I'm good with both feet, but looking at these wingers now, everything's 100 miles an hour. They get
that's
the ball,
why though.
They trip on their feet. They can't pass their own man. They can't even cross.
Can't take on a man, no.
Decent crossing.
Or pass.
And if they do, they're taking the ball out of bounds. Corner kick. I mean, goal kick.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The winger position is, well, they're more inside forwards nowadays than out and out wingers. That's the problem. They don't know how to hug the byline. So, yeah, a debate for another time. But obviously, we're gonna leave it there because it was just a little chat about transfers and stuff. But on the Chelsea front, right? Because we've sold a few players.
Chelsea got signed that Ecuadorian kid, right? Paez. What's his name?
Kennedy Paez.
Yeah.
Yeah, we finally he's finally joined the club. We got Willian Estavo as well. We got Tosin Adebayo. We got Kieran Dewsbury Hall, and we got the other. What's the other one? Willian. We got the other Willian as well. So we're signing lots of players, but we're signing. I think they're trying to think ahead in terms of next season. And
now,
season
are these manager signings or?
No, they're board signings, bro. Managers don't make signings at Chelsea. That's one thing. Whether Broyar's there, Todd Broy's there, or bloody Abramovich is there, your managers don't sign players, bro. They haven't for a long time. Not even since Ken Bates was there, actually. So under the days of Hullet and all that kind of thing, it's all been directors, and you go to the board, and the board will talk about it and all that kind of thing. So yeah, none of them are his signings. I think the only one I can honestly say, hand on heart, was probably the board saying, like, all right, we will agree to this. It's probably Dewsbury Hall. Kieran Dewsbury Hall. So, other than that, nah. No, but honestly, I'm just being honest with you. It's the truth. It's the truth. But I do think, because injuries were such a big problem for us last season, and the fact we're still looking to get rid of Broyar as well, we're still looking to get rid of all the homegrown talent like Broyar.
He's still looking to
No, that was a loan. But they haven't signed, because don't forget, they still want, bro, they want 50 M's for a guy that scored less goals than Ivan Toney. I don't think I think he got 2 goals in the Premier League last year, I think. And they want 50 mil for him.
Chelsea, they know that they'll find somebody to pay that amount.
Well, to be honest,
whereas at Arsenal, you can't even get 50 mil for
Well, to be honest, bro,
who scored 5 goals?
Well, we got a bigger problem than Eddie Nketiah, because we still got Romelu Lukaku, and he needs to go. If he ain't gonna play, he needs to go. Like, if you can't get the 35 that you want, make it 20. Just get rid of him, because we still have to. Even if he doesn't want to play for us, and he's still under contract, we still have to pay him 320k a week. Fuck this guy. Get him out. Half that, like, because it's true though, Tony. You know me, man. I just call it. I see it. If this guy's not gonna, and I'm not being funny, he's been trash at the Euros as well. Because that's one thing I will say.
He's been on loan the last 3 years, 2 years.
Bro, get rid of this. Get rid of this hooker, bro. We need to get rid of this hooker. Don't get me wrong. I respect. He's a decent player. Don't get me wrong. But if it's already one of those ones where, like, he just doesn't want to play for us, just get rid of him.
Yeah,
you make money anyway. Just cut your losses. And instead of trying to go 35, 40 mil, just drop it to like 20, 15. So someone like a Nappy.
with Eddie Nketiah, to be honest with you.
Bro, Bro, keep Eddie. Just give us 15 M's. You can take him. Seriously. No, I'm being serious. Just give us 15 M's. You can take him, bruv.
Yeah, I'll take Lukaku over Ivan Toney.
And I'll tell you what, just par off Eddie Nketiah to someone else, because I'm not being funny. We've got, even without him, right, even without Lukaku, we've still got Nkunku, Detro Fofana who can play up front, Broy who can play up front, and Jackson who can play up front.
Yeah.
We don't need this guy, bruv. Just get... And if we get rid of Broya, like, I know the Osherman links have started to come up again because Napoli have started to drop their price, and I do think that eventually, I think we can negotiate a deal. You might see it develop later on. I think there's going to be a long story over the summer about, because there's always one that drags out all over the summer, didn't there? And I think this Osherman thing with Lukaku, the swap deal between Napoli and Chelsea, and the fact Osherman wants out and Lukaku wants out, it's one of those ones where it suits all parties, but you know, they're just going to piss around.
Well, you see, that's the thing. Your players want out. Arsenal players want to stay.
Yeah, I know. And you guys have never been great at selling anyway. Like I said,
it's horrible, man. How can you call yourself a professional and all you want to do is sit on the bench and collect the M's, you know?
Modern footballers, man. That used to be the reason why big players used to leave big teams, man. No to Nketiah and no to Lukaku from the Hammers, so no thank you. Keep your trash there. Okay. Well, considering you bought our trash before, Tony, Zuma. Yes?
I'm just waiting for the Hammers to make another 20 million offer for Eddie.
Emerson. Steady on. You bought our players as well, sir. As I said, I can think of Emerson, obviously Zuma. I can't think of any more off the top of my head. Yeah, and you had Zola manage you. So keep it down. Keep it the finger pointing, please. Keep it down. With it. You might break. Mind where that hammer drops. You might break your finger, lad. But yeah, I hear you though about the Lukaku thing, about the both trash. Yeah, I hear you though. Yeah. He's not wrong. let me bring that up. Here we go. That's the change we had left over to the players you bought from us, Wolfie. Well, I'm not being funny. The only time we really raided you for players is when we bought Glenn Johnson and all them, like way back in the day. And I'll take the 3 Premier Leagues and 4 FA Cups and the 2 League Cups that came with it, and the Champions League at the end with Lamps and them lot. So, and John Terry as well. I'll take that. Thank you. I'll take that. But yeah, then again, actually, it'll be interesting to see what happens with Kudos, by the way, at West Ham, because I'm not sure. I know they probably priced them out as a move, but you never know. You never know. That'll be interesting to see. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up there because the England game starts in a couple of minutes. Please do be sure to. I'm pretty sure he's doing it. Early Doors is doing his. Bring up Tony. He's doing his takeaway with Anthony. All right, and Hot Fuzzy. So do check that out tomorrow evening at about 8:00. They're top lads, all good boys, and they do great stuff. So make sure you check that out. Hopefully, we're going to see what we haven't seen at the Euros, and that's an entertaining game. And if Jessie's doing a stream or a watch along, definitely join Jessie's chat. She's just recently here. I think she's hit her 2K mark as well. So good luck to Jessie as well. Her channel's booming. Good luck to her, and good luck to everyone else watching Euro games. Hope they're not shit. And we'll catch you later. I'd like to thank DJ Crane for joining me today. It's always nice to have you around, brother, as always.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, bro. Big up everybody in the chat. Everybody to say hello to. So, Mr. B, who was here on for a little bit.
So, yeah, big up Mr. B as well. Obviously, their links for their channels are in the title, or in the chat. If you want to quickly sub to them before you disappear. Thank you, everyone who's watched. Big up my boy JPT as well, my Blues brother in arms. Me and him will be back on Monday, baby, for some Blues Brothers action. We'll be bouncing that rubber biscuit off the wall, if you know what I mean when I say that. You know, if you don't, go and watch the movies. Yeah, well, it sounds dirty, but it's not actually. If you actually know the Blues Brothers tune, Rubber Biscuit. If you know, you know. If you don't, go and listen to the tune. It's called because believe it or not, Rubber Biscuit is how, you know, the Wish sandwich line. Did you ever hear the Wish sandwich? When you've
The
got
wish.
two, when you the wish sound when you got two pieces of bread and you wish you had some meat. Bow, bow, bow.
Oh, that's bra man sandwich, man.
And
That's the bra man sandwich from Martin. Hey, yo, bra man, what you doing here? Not. Just wish I had some meat to go with my sandwich.
Well, here you go. Tony's getting it now. But in this case, the sandwich is transfers, and we wish we have some filling for the meat balls.
Gotcha.
But yeah, now you see the abbreviation.
I wish we could get rid of some of the fillings. You know.
Yes, I know what you mean. And with my particular sandwich, they've got so many fillings they don't know what to do with it, unfortunately. But here you go. Good show, says Only Doors TV. Thank you, Tony. Hope you're doing well. Good to have the DJ Crane on about. Enjoy your evening. You enjoy your evening, sir. Big up all, and we are out of here. Stay safe, folks. Try not to work too hard if you can get out of it, and stay safe.